शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे ओम नमो वेंकटेशाय. Pranams to everybody. Yesterday we saw up to Brahmanah. Let's move on to the next nama. Brahmi. Brahmani jivaha asya santi iti Brahmi. So that means Bhagavan has the other meaning of Brahma also refers to the Jivatmas also. Bhagavan who has got Jivatmas as his property, as his belongings, and therefore is called as Brahmi. Other meaning is Brahma Samhita stat Sesha Bhutaha Santi Asya iti Brahmi. That means within him, within the Bhagavan, he has got all these Jivatmas who are called as Brahma, as well as these Achetanas also as part of his body, and therefore is called as Brahmi. Sarvam etat pramana prameya rupam brahma swam iti Brahmi. That means one who has got all this pramana. Pramana means all these various scriptures. Prameyam is what is to be known, the object of what is being mentioned in these various scriptures, all part of him, and therefore he is called as Brahmi. Brahmajnaha. Brahma Vedan Smatmanubhutan Janatiti Vedajnaha. Brahmajnaha. That means one who has realized himself. Brahmajnaha. Brahma means the very big, or the Bhagavan himself. Bhagavan knows that he is Brahman himself, and therefore he is called as Brahmajna. One is to know the intellectually know the Vedas, but then to understand that I am Brahman is completely known by Bhagavan, and therefore he is always acting in that that consciousness of I am Brahman, and therefore he is called as Brahmajna. Brahmajyo Brahma Chaturmukho Nyo Nyata Yasya Asau. Other meaning is one who has Brahma manifested as the Rajasic form of his gunas for the creative purposes, and therefore he is called as Brahmajna. And you knows that he is Brahma also, and therefore he is called as Brahmajna. Other meaning is Vedan Artha Paryantam Sakshat Karoti iti Brahmajna. So he knows both the Vedas and their inner meanings, and therefore he is called as Brahmajna. Brahmana Priyaha. Brahmananam Priyaha. Brahmana Priyaha. Brahmanaha Priya Asyetiva. That means one who is being liked by Brahmanas, because they are the people who are chanting the Vedas, and therefore they know that the real, the true Lord of this entire universe is Brahma, the Bhagavan himself, and therefore he is called as Brahmana Priya. One is being liked by Brahmanas. Other meaning is Bhagavan likes the Brahmanas also, as I told you earlier, because they are the people who are the means for completing the various yaga yajnas in this universe, and therefore is called as Brahmana Priya. Other meaning is Brahmana Muktaha Tesham Priya. That means other meaning of Brahmana is also Mukta, Jivan Mukta. That means one who has realized the self, and therefore he is called as Jivan Muktas. And then he is the Bhagavan is being liked by all those people, and therefore he is called as Brahmana Priya. Tadadikarino Brahmanaha Priyaha Asyati Brahmana Priya. That means one who is the Vedadikaris are Brahmanas, and Bhagavan likes all of them for the sustenance of these various yajnas, and therefore he is called as Brahmana Priya. Let's move on to the next sloka. Mahakramo Mahakarma Mahateja Mahoragaha Mahakratur Mahayajva Mahayajyo Mahahavihi. Mahakramaha Mahakarma Mahatejaha Mahoragaha Mahakratuhu Mahayajva Mahayajnyaha Mahahavihi. All namas starting with Maha. Mahakramaha Mahantaha Kramaha Pada Vikshepa Asyati Mahakrama. One who has got very big krama also. One meaning of krama is feet. Bhagavan has got very great feet. That's why when he rose from Vamana Avatara to Trivikrama Avatara, his feet was so high, it was with 1 foot he was able to measure this entire universe. So that means he has got such a great feet, and therefore he is called as Mahakramaha. Other meaning is Agnimile Ityadi Vedakramo Yadya Buddha Sa Mahakram. That means one who knows the Veda Kramas, which are the things which are to be followed, and then what are the various things to be chanted, and all those things. For example, when you start the Vedas, you start the Agnimile. That's what is found in the Rig Veda. And that's why he is called as Bhagavan knows the entire order, and the Krama also means orderliness, and therefore he is called as Mahakramaha. Other meaning is one who has got this the various the process of elevating the various bhaktas into his fold through the various means. First through the karma yoga, they completely exhaust their karmas, then they get into their bhakti yoga. Then once they start doing the bhakti yoga, finally Bhagavan reveals the total knowledge to them, and then finally they get they reach him ultimately. That's what Bhagavan says in Gita also. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. So I give them the buddhi yoga for the people who are devoted to me, and through that jnana finally they reach me. So that means he is able to establish that kind of an orderliness, such particular one after the other, and therefore he is called as Mahakarma. Other meaning is Mahakarma. The other is, next nama is Mahakarma. Mahat Jagat Utyadi Karma Asya iti Mahakarma. That means one who has got this, the great task. Karma means action. The great task of creating the universe, sustaining this universe, and then ultimately annihilating this universe, and therefore he is called as Mahakarma. Other meaning is Na vidyate klishtam karma yasya sa so akarma mahancha asau karma cha mahakarma. That means one who is able to do all these tasks without much effort. Akarma means not taking any special efforts for that. Just by sankalpa is able to do that, and therefore he is called as Mahakarma. Mahatejaha. That means one who has got the greatest valor. So one Mahasuryadi, Surya Tejoidikam, Tejo Yasyasa Tata. That means from whom the entire the Suryas, the Chandras, and the Nakshatraganas derive their source of light. Bhagavan is the greatest source of light, and therefore he is called as Mahatejaha. Other meaning is Evam Tamasa Nama Pyadi Avidya Tamasta Kare Jatastva. That means other meaning of Teja also means light. Light also refers to Jnana. So Teja also Jnana. That means he has got that great knowledge through which he is able to dispel the darkness of ignorance in the minds of his devotees, and therefore he is called as Mahatejaha. Mahoragaha. Mahauragaha. Mahanshasa Uragascha Mahoragaha. That means one who is of great. Uraga means snake. The Bhagavan is like Adi Sesha. Bhagavan himself says Naganam Anantaschasmi. That means among the multi-hooded snakes, I am the Ananta. That means the Adi Sesha. So Bhagavan is the one who has got this Mahauragaha. That means the greatest snake serpent, and therefore he is called as Mahoragaha. Other meaning is Urasa Gacchati Uragaha Mahanugaha Seshaha Kalayo Va Dasatvena Yasyeti Maharuga. That means one who has got these great snakes like in the Kaliya. Kaliya initially fought with him, then finally became his dasa. So Kalingam, then this Adi Seshan, all are his his devotees, and therefore he is called as Mahoraga. One has got these various snakes as his devotees, and therefore he is called as Mahoragaha. Mahakratuhu. Mahashasau Kratuscha. That means one who is of the great Kratu means Yagya, Yaga Yagyas. The greatest among Yaga Yagyas is the Ashwamedha Yagam. Therefore, Bhagavan is of the form of Yajnavai Vishnu. No? So he is of the form of Yajna also, and therefore he is called as Mahakratuhu. Other meaning is Kratuhu Jnana Rupaha Mahanshaso Kratuscha Mahakratuhu. Other meaning of Kratu is also Jnana. Bhagavan is of the great is the source of great knowledge, and therefore he is called as Mahakratuhu. Other meaning is Mahat Sarva Sukaram Aradhanam Asiti Mahakratu. That means one has got great ways of worshipping him. Aradhanam. Aradhanam is the ways of worshiping Bhagavan, who has got the greatest ways of worshipping him, and therefore he is called as Mahakratuhu. Maha Yajva. Mahansya Asau Yajvache Loka Sankrahartam Yajnan Nirvartayan Mahayajva. That means one who says Yajva means one is the performer of the Yajnas. Bhagavan in his various, for example in Ramavatara, Bhagavan performed several Yajnas, great Yajnas, and therefore Ashwamedha Yagam and so on other things. So Bhagavan performed the various Yajnas in his various avatars. He was the performer of these various Yajnas, and therefore he is called as Mahayajva. Other meaning is Mahanto Brahma Deha Yajvano Yasmai Saha Mahayajva. That means one who is the great people like this Brahma, Indra, Varuna, all the people are doing great yajnas. Yajna means one meaning of yajna is Aradhanam also. They are able to doing Aradhanam for Bhagavan himself, and therefore he is called as Mahayajva. Maha Yajna, Mahanshasau Yajnasya Maha Japa Yajna. That means Bhagavan himself among the Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. So among all the yajnas, Bhagavan says the Japa Yajna. I am the greatest is the Japa Yajna. Bhagavan says I am the Japa Yajna itself, and therefore he is called as he himself is Yajna. Yajnavai Vishnu. So that is the Bhagavan says, what do you call this? The Karuna is such that he doesn't want us to spend so much of time and effort taking so much of this dravyam. That means materials required for performing the yajna. You need to have hotas. You need to have the yajamans and so many other things. He says that okay, if you are able to do that, do it. Otherwise, the simplest thing is Japa Yajna. Keep chanting the name of the Lord. All it needs is only yourself. No, it doesn't need any other support. It needs your own body. You need your mind as well as your organ of speech. You have to keep chanting the name of the Lord. So that is the greatest yajna, Bhagavan says, and he himself is the Japa yajna, and therefore is called as Maha yajna. I think we'll stop with this. Om Namo Venkatesaya.